What's going on, guys? It's Tom. I'm back with another video. Hey, listen, on this one, I wanted to just talk about some of the stuff that's been going on here recently, with a little bit with me, but also with just in the Philippines, some of the news events um, and stuff like that. And the weather, it's starting to be nice now, finally, like the last couple days, 2, 3 days. But man, last week was it like rained like all week. You know what I mean? And it's not the rainy season; it's a storm. Like just don't forget that, man, because there's a big difference. Some of these guys out there, they don't know. They've been here for years and they don't know fucking seasons. They're like, oh, I think it's supposed to be the rainy season, but it's kind of nice. And I'm like, well, it ain't the rainy season, but it's when there's a storm, you're gonna wish it was just a rainy season because the storm it'll rain for a week. You know what I mean? And it's like heavy rain, man, like flooding, and stuff like that. It's serious. Like it doesn't screw around, man. Mother Nature don't screw around here in the Philippines. So anyway, that was going on, and then like before that, I think I mentioned this on the last video, but our internet was down for about 5 days. But like I said, they're doing something because it came up finally when they finally said it was going to come up. They kept extending it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it'll be tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then tomorrow at 1:30, they say, oh, it'll be tomorrow at 8 a.m. or they tend to do that here sometimes with the internet. So finally, it actually came a couple hours earlier. It came back on before their final prediction. But once it came back, man, it's been solid. You know what I mean? Like, it gets a little slow sometimes, once in a while, but I mean, for the most part, it's really solid. So that they did an upgrade. It wasn't because of the weather or anything like that, because it was kind of like before the weather. In fact, during all that rain that we had, there was no outage, no brownout, no internet out. But of course, I'm in Quezon City, man. I'm not like in Dumaguete. They seem to have like scheduled brownouts like almost every week or two. And probably the internet too, right? Because when there's no power, sometimes the internet goes out because the main station has no power. The main internet, station or whatever. Um, which Starlink is available in the Philippines, and I noticed on Lazada, although they didn't have any in stock, but it was listed as being only about $250 for this dish for the equipment, which is like less than half price of what they used to charge. And the monthly was only like $50 a month instead of $100 a month. So that's very feasible now, right? Like that Starlink thing seems to be pretty feasible, especially here in the Philippines. So keep tabs on that because you could probably get a good deal on the system. What else do I want to talk about here? Oh, there was an earthquake last week, a 5.2 earthquake, and it was straight east of Manila. It was like it showed that it was in the water, like in the ocean, east of Rizal, right? Which is literally straight east of Manila, not that far, you I didn't feel it. It was like 7:15 in the morning. I was in the bathroom, man, doing my daily constitutional, as they say, and I didn't feel it. Um, but and like I said, when I went to get my passport restamped, the completed passport, the new passport got restamped, recently. When I went to get that, we hung around Makati for a while, for most of the day, and went to the Green Belt, kind of like a mall. There's like five different Green Belt 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we hung out there. We At the end of that day, we kind of ate there, had lunch there. It was really good. And then they have an Ayala museum there that was pretty cool. And they do give senior discounts, and it's almost half price, for a senior or a student discount. It's like 350 with the discount per person, for with a senior discount or a student discount. But interesting museum. They had, if you're a history buff, especially the second floor had the Philippine history, man. Like they had whole displays, during time periods, and you just go around and look at all of them. There's like 60 of them. So it was pretty cool, because I'm into that stuff. Oh, and the Grab that gave us a ride back that we got in Makati and then took us back here. He had a like a TV in his SUV, man. Like on the front dashboard, and like so we watched the movie because it was like a 2-hour drive. So we watched that Mask movie with Jim Carrey. Whatever, it's like 20 years ago or whatever it came out, or maybe it was in the 90s. But it was good. It was a good movie. But I thought, wow, that's the first time I've had that. That's pretty cool. It's a good idea, right? Because you guys gonna get good tips too because of that. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so just so you know, in the Philippine news now, this is kind of a news thing. Alice Guo was caught finally in Indonesia at like 1:30 a.m. in the morning. And this was a few days back, not too long ago, but a few days back, I think less than a week ago. And now she's back in the Philippines, and of course the Senate hearings are going on now. They're grilling her and all that. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but yeah, they woke her up, man, 1:30 in the morning. And I think she was like, "I don't want to go to school, mommy." And then she woke up, and they said, "Come on, time to go to jail." No, I don't think she's in jail yet. She's probably in one of those detention facilities or whatever, I'm assuming, while they're doing all this stuff. Or, until it's concluded, right? And then also the Kubaloy, the guy he has a kind of a religious order or cult or something, whatever you want to call it, here in Davao. I think it's something, the Church of Jesus Christ or something. But he's wanted, I think he's also wanted in the U.S., but he's definitely wanted here for like trafficking and stuff like that, sex trafficking, stuff like that. So they finally got him. They were sort of surrounding his compound for like 2 weeks. There was a bunch of police, and so they finally got him just the other day, like just a day or two ago. So that's going on. But you could sort of check into that. I'm not going to dig into it, but I mean, if you're interested, it's kind of a big thing here. It's been on the news like every day, for the last couple of weeks at least, probably a month. So, let's see what's going on here. Now, just so you know, some of you guys might be wondering, like, if you notice my subscriber count has gone up quite a bit, right? Well, I did a YouTube promotion, okay? Because I was sick of just having like 730 subscribers. I've been doing this like over 2 years now. And, whatever, I'm not in the algorithm. I'm doing something wrong, what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't know what the problem was or is or whatever. I'm trying to improve it. I'm doing hashtags and all that stuff. And, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I still don't understand it. They say, oh, we go by what the viewers want. Well, then I'm talking about stuff that other vloggers are talking about, sometimes after I talk about them, but sometimes before, and I'll just add my take to it, okay? That happens too. But either way, these are, when other hot vloggers are doing it, right, they're getting like 3,000-4,000 views, and I'm getting like nothing, I'm lucky to get 300 views, Now, I've had some videos that got a lot of views, don't get me wrong, but it's overall, it's very kind of frustrating, to tell you the truth. I feel like I'm spinning my wheels, But anyway, so I did this promotion where, you got to pay for it. And then it's like, man, the subs just went crazy for like during the whole promotion. It was like a week long or maybe 2 weeks long, something like that. And I mean, it just went crazy. But the views I was getting were like 30 seconds each. And most of them were from India. Most of the new subscribers that I got during this promotion that I did were literally, they were from India, you know. A lot of them had, you know, they got their own little channels, but they're just like 10 subscribers or whatever. So I'm not sure how they got them to subscribe to my channel, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've seen other vloggers, not necessarily in the Philippines, but just other vloggers talk about doing this promotion. And then they were like, after they did it, their views went to like nothing, you know, like after it was over, you know, and then it was like, you know, so I got plenty of subs now, but I still need to get the views, you know, so try and help me out, guys, because, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to keep doing this if it's not, you know, just feel like I'm wasting my time, you know. There's other things I could be doing, you know. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, you know, my buddy, I never met this guy, Rob's Coffee Shop, but I mean, you know, we sort of interact with the comments, and I think maybe I've emailed him, you know, back and forth a couple times or whatever. And I like him, you know, I like this channel. And I don't know, unfortunately, he took down his channel. He took down his videos and stuff. So I'm still not sure what happened. But you know, I kind of miss his channel. It was pretty good. You know, he's kind of a straight up guy, you know, he just, you know, so I just wanted to mention that, but, don't give up, Rob. Hang in there, brother. I know you don't need to do this, but you know, some of us, you know, we like you, man. You know, we miss your channel. So I just want to say that. So. And, what else is going on, man? Everything I think I've mentioned. And I just did a video about some visa stuff, you know, that I just did, you know, a few minutes ago before this one. And I think that's about it, guys. All right, man. I'll talk to you later. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you know somebody that might be interested in this information. And I hope you guys have a great day. All right, I'll see you later.